A good evening, internet. We're doing another daylight walk-in today because it's going to be quite hard to do it at night. Where are we? We're up at this very, very well photographed place, the Old Man of Storr. And we're coming in daylight because the plan is to stay overnight. You know, there's been so many pictures of this place taken, it's hard to get anything original. So what we're going to try and do is a day to night to day time slice, where you take a bunch of pictures throughout, maybe every 15 minutes, and then after you slice them together into a single image. So that's the plan. Sleeping bag, nice comfy chair, umbrella, loads of jackets, stove and various other bits and pieces. A bit further to go, and sunset in about an hour and a half, I think, so plenty of time to find a composition. A few people up on the viewpoint already. I need to find a spot that is going to be good for 12 hours. Anyway, it's looking rather majestic, isn't it? Very cool. And sky's looking good, some high cloud, should sparkle at sunset, and fog is forecast for dawn. On the other side, facing north, we've got some cloud rolling in there. Look at that. It's fantastic. I'm going to see if I can just set the GoPro up for a quick time lapse of this awesomeness. Alrighty, here's the setup for tonight anyway. Got a chair, tripod sitting there, gentleman there is doing a sunset shot. So, I'm going to park myself here and we'll wait for sunset and then wait for sunrise. 15 minutes till sunset and the light behind me. Look at that, wow. Amazing. There's still a few people up here. There's a couple that are just pitching their tent. I've got my setup down there. The Milky Way is meant to be coming up about midnight, 1 a.m. And it's meant to be coming up straight over there. So if that actually happens, that'd be quite epic. The other thing I'm going to be doing, so we've got the camera sitting here, and we'll be running this maybe a shot every 15 minutes or so, and in the meantime I'm going to trot down there with my other camera and tripod, because I think there's going to be some quite dramatic and better images to shoot further down with Storr and the amphitheatre of rock there, and that's going to look rather good as well, I think. So we're going to maximise the opportunity we've got from being here and really basically get as much out of it as we can, because we're here for hours. Right, it's got properly dark now. It's probably about 11 p.m. and some of the cloud that was there earlier on is just starting to ease off, and some stars just starting to come through. So we're all moving to manual mode on the camera, and we'll keep taking pictures. We've left the other camera up at the top on the viewpoint. The thing with the viewpoint up there is, you know, it's a shot that's been done a million times, so trying to get anything original is quite difficult. Also, the Old Man of Storr looks kind of small when you're taking the shot from way up there. Sure, you get all the amazing landscape and the lochs and the islands and the sea, and it's fantastic, but you don't really see the majesty of the actual Old Man of Storr and the other pinnacles around it. So what we've done is we've come down further down, and we've got a shot like this. So we're lower down, looking up and silhouetting the rocks, and I think that's going to look pretty cool. And the light on the clouds there, it's actually coming from the moon, which is just rising over there. The skies have cleared, the cloud is gone, which is amazing. So we're at the moment getting this kind of thing. So we come right down the bottom of the Storr, at the base of it, there's a Milky Way bit going on. Because this camera's a 28mm lens, we've had to make the shutter speed a little bit faster, so we're going for about 10 seconds rather than 15 seconds on the 1635 lens we've got running at 16mm. if you have the shutter speed too long, then you get trails. The stars make trails, and there's no good for having that. So anyway, get a bit more before the Milky Way goes. Happy days. That was rather amazingly good. The moon is just lighting up one side of the pinnacle of the Old Man of Storr, and the Milky Way's behind it. It looks epically good. So obviously on the back of the camera, it'll probably look rubbish when I get it on the computer. So what we're doing, we're going to walk back up here, back to the top, the main top viewpoint, where the other camera should have been clicking away. And hopefully that's got some rather cool stuff as well. So very lucky tonight. That bit of moon gives a bit of lighting on the landscape, and so it's not just black and silhouetted. So I think it's going to be really rather nice. It's now just after 4 o'clock, so we'll probably have some of the sunrise photographers arriving soon. It's been the bed for the night. Well, I haven't actually slept, just kept awake. Get the camera going. You see we've got a bit of dew coming down now, so we've got these little hand warmers on the lens to stop the lens getting condensation on it from the dew. That's a nice little trick, and a bit hard to see, but the sky is lightening a little bit at the moment, so probably got another hour and a bit to go, and then it's sunrise, and once it's sunrise it's no longer sky at night, so that'll do me, I think. Probably going to get myself a bit of porridge in a minute and get ready for just the quick changing light, and see what other compositions I can get with the other camera. Been a really lovely night though. I mean, it's the top of Storr and there's no wind. It's really, really weird. That never happens. Right, well, it's the end of a not all that long night. It's just after 5 now, so the sun will rise in about 30 minutes. I've got a few more pictures to take. Hopefully we'll get a bit of a show. Always good to get a nice sunrise up here anyway. And hopefully we've got something decent from this. If we do, I'll put it up now. Thanks for watching as usual.